All right, so we're back and ready for another deep dive.
Yeah,
You ready for this one? This one's a doozy.
always am.
This time we're looking back at Parma versus Monza
Yeah.
from earlier this season in Serie A.
Uh-huh.
This was, talk about a nail-biter.
Yeah.
This had everything. We're talking VAR drama, a red card, a last-minute winner, all the things that make football so exciting right now.
Yeah, you said it.
So let's dive in.
Let's do it.
One thing that really stood out to me was how this match showcased the impact of technology in the game.
Right.
And it all starts right from kickoff, practically.
Yeah. Monza thinks they've got the perfect start, don't they? I mean, 2 minutes in, Shiria, what a volley, right?
Oh, tell me about it.
And Valenti's clearance, just unfortunate, really. Ball ends up in the back of the net. Monza's celebrating. Everyone's going wild. But then
The VAR
steps in, right?
The mood totally shifts. I even had in my notes here, like, how does VAR affect the flow? This is a prime example. Gone are the days when a goal's a goal. I mean, pure joy turns into frustration in a matter of, like 30 seconds?
Something like that.
And it emphasizes that every little thing can be crucial, even this early.
Yeah. And then VAR comes knocking again. What, just a few minutes later?
Does not let up.
Rules out another one for Monza. This time it's offside.
Right.
And for anyone who maybe doesn't follow the sport super closely, offside basically means
Right, not everyone's a diehard.
a player is in an illegal position when the ball's played to them. They can't be closer to the opponent's goal line than the last defender when that pass is made.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So those first, 10 minutes, even with the disallowed goals, what a start.
Electric. Monza nearly scores twice. Parma hits back with Mihaila's curler, but Tarati, what a save.
Talk about back and forth. And in all that mayhem, Parma's keeper, Zion Suzuki, he was absolutely incredible.
Oh, he was immense.
We talked about players to watch, and boy, did he deliver.
Stood tall, didn't he?
Do you remember that full stretch save against Caprari?
Oh.
And then that fingertip save from Birondelli just before halftime. If Suzuki wasn't on his game, Parma could have been down by a couple going into the break.
I think you're right, yeah.
Really kept him in it, especially since Monza had most of the possession.
Yeah, they were bossing that first half, for sure. But then things completely flip in the second half.
It's true.
Like someone flicked a switch, right?
Yeah, it was a completely different Parma side.
And then we get that penalty incident.
The turning point, for sure. Koulibaly was causing Monza's defense all sorts of problems all game with his speed, wasn't he?
Real menace. And that quick footwork, that's what drew the foul from Pablo Murray right in the box.
Yeah, right in the danger zone.
Ref Lapena, he doesn't hesitate. Second yellow for Murray, meaning a red card, and a penalty to Parma.
Wow.
10 men for Monza now. Massive blow for them. They have to rethink their whole approach.
Totally changes the game, right? And, well, you know what they say, a penalty is as good as a goal.
Yeah, especially for the team taking it.
Exactly. Hernani steps up, cool as you like, slots it past Tarati.
You mentioned Parma hadn't been great at coming back from behind this season, right?
Yeah, they've had trouble turning things around, so this goal, it wasn't just about leveling the score.
It was huge. Yeah.
It felt like, okay, maybe momentum shifting.
Absolutely. That first goal, it can do so much for a team mentally. And then, you guessed it, VAR is back for an encore.
Oh, wouldn't you know it?
Monza thinks they've equalized. Juric with a header. But nope, offside again.
It's wild how much tech plays a role now.
Game changer, that's for sure.
And the drama's not over yet.
Yeah.
Late in the game, Parma almost gets another penalty. Camara goes down in the box.
You know it's coming.
Yep, VAR overturns it.
I swear, this match was a roller coaster.
Up, down, all over the place. Couldn't catch your breath.
Even with the man advantage, Parma couldn't rest easy, could they?
No way. Monza, even with 10 men, almost pull off a crazy comeback.
Oh, talk about it.
Pereira, late goal, assisted by Martins. Can you imagine if they'd managed to level it? After Parma had basically run the second half.
Fricker.
But then, the 97th minute, talk about a storybook ending. Valenti, he becomes the hero. Mihaila, what a corner kick. And Valenti just rises above everyone.
Whoa, what a header.
Game winner.
Talk about last gasp.
Unbelievable.
Huge win for Parma, too. Jumps them 4 points clear of the relegation zone.
Right. They needed this.
Big step towards staying in Serie A.
And for Monza, well,
It's not so good.
sends them to the bottom of the table.
10 matches now without a win. Their hopes of staying up are not looking great, are they?
You mentioned you wanted to talk about relegation battles.
Yeah.
I think this match shows just how quickly things can change down there at the bottom.
Brutal. This game had everything. Twists, turns, controversy, a finish nobody saw coming.
Yeah, and it's a good reminder that in Serie A any given Sunday. But it also makes you think, right? With VAR playing such a big role, does it make the sport better or worse?
I mean, it definitely changes things.
It's something to ponder for sure.
Something to think about, yeah.
Thanks for another great deep dive.
My pleasure.
We'll be back soon with another one.
Until then.
See you then.